Earlier this month, the 2017 Red Bull Heavy Water Competition took place at San Francisco's Ocean Beach.
19 world-class athletes navigated the monster waves with 12-feet boards on a course that went around Land's End and under the Golden Gate Bridge before emerging at the St. Francis Yacht Club.
14 athletes actually completed the race. Red Bull athlete Casper Steinfath of Denmark is the man who won the whole thing, and he joins us live in the studio this morning. Congratulations, Casper. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, thank you so much, guys.
Of course, I know that water pretty well out at OB, and I can only get probably knee-deep in it these days, but
it's too cold.
Talk about that. Yeah, I mean, it's just so dangerous, and on that particular day,
oh, it was huge. It was absolutely huge and massive. Like, I've never experienced so much energy in an ocean. Like, it was like the ocean was angry at us, just wanted to pull our teeth out or something.
Heard that before.
Speaking of angry, you didn't win it last year, right? You came in.
I came in fourth last year.
Was that on the back of your mind? Did you approach this race differently?
Coming into this year, I definitely learned from my mistakes last year, and I learned to take a step back, look at the ocean, and see. You know, sometimes you gotta take a different route, and thankfully it worked out this year, and I survived those gnarly conditions.
You describe it as millimeters between complete control and complete disaster. Can you share some close to disaster stories I'm assuming you've had over your long career?
There's been quite a few over time now, like especially in a race like the heavy water. You know, you're paddling out through the surf and there's like a 15-foot wave coming at you. And honestly, it is millimeters between like making it over the wave or the wave takes you down. So it's like it's just a gamble. You never know what's going to happen. Yeah. But that's the beauty.
Can you describe or at least give us a perspective of what you think Ocean Beach is like compared to some of the other places that you have surfed?
You know, coming from Denmark, I always view Ocean Beach as like the holy grail, like of ocean racing, because you have so much water moving here, especially with the bay that flows in and out through the gate. And Ocean Beach is just monstrous. Like compared to in Denmark, where I come from, this is a whole other level. So I just feel honored and like humble to be standing there.
So talk about coming around Land's End, and then you're coming under the Golden Gate at Fort Point. Did you ride some of the waves there?
Yeah.
To push you a little bit at that time? Or
you know,
you're
looking for any type of wave to push you. And like honestly, my goal was just if I made it out past the waves at Ocean Beach, I was happy. Like that was a victory in itself. But then coming through Land's End and the Fort Point, you know, I milked every wave I could get, and just I was so baffled to be out in front against some of the biggest watermen in the world.
I have friends who have their 7-year-olds on a stand-up paddleboard, not the way you do it. What do you say about the sport maybe gaining a little bit more recognition?
Definitely gaining recognition. You know, the sport of stand-up paddling is growing exponentially. Like you see people paddling everywhere. And, you know, it's something for everyone. Like, it doesn't have to be in the biggest waves.
Yeah, I was going to say, it doesn't have to be out at Ocean Beach, right?
Like
we actually see it on the Oakland estuary behind us, which is, you know, the flattest of water.
Exactly. I mean, the whole bay is like a big playground, and it just amazes me coming here every time, seeing all these opportunities. So I hope to see the sport continue to grow here.
So how did you get into it? I mean, what at first attracted you to the sport? Were you a swimmer, or how did you start?
Personally, I was a surfer. I grew up surfing, but you know, the problem of a surfer is there's not always waves, so you have to find something to kill the downtime with. And there, stand-up paddling just came in handy, and you know, I could stay in shape and have fun and be ready for the big surf. As
I watched this video, and you know, the waves, just like you said, trying to get out, pass beyond the break. I mean, it seems more like survival than race.
That's the way
what's your thought process during this thing?
I mean, it was 100% survival. I wasn't even thinking about it was a race. But honestly, when I made it out past the waves, I looked around and there was no one. And that's when I realized, like, oh my God, I'm in front. Like, I better paddle my butt off now.
That's awesome.
What are you going to do with the money?
I don't know.
20,000?
I'm just enjoying my time here. We'll see. I haven't made it that far yet, but just want to have a good surf trip. I'm going to Hawaii tomorrow. So
excellent.
Do you realize you speak like a surfer?
Really?
Yeah.
I never thought about that.
I thought it was the Denmark accent that I was hearing.
You said the word gnarly.
Yeah, it's just
sounds like Casper to me.
It's one of my staple words, right?
There you go.
If you had to choose, though, if you had to continue to do this down the road, or what's your dream job, you think?
My dream is to continue living my passion all my life. Like, the ocean means everything to me, and as long as I can breathe and be alive, I just want to be on the water, sharing memories with my friends, and you know, I don't really know what else I would do. It's what I live and breathe for.
Yeah, living every day. Every day. You coming back next year to defend this?
The pressure is already on. I'm coming back.
I'm
coming back next year to survive.
Okay. To survive. There you go. Casper, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be right back after the break.